Hello students, today I am going to explain you how to change direct speech into indirect speech. Now this topic which I am going to teach today is not a new topic for you because you have already studied this topic in the lower classes. Now the something basic you should know about direct and indirect speech. So before I start or I explain how to change direct speech to indirect speech, first of all you should know about the different kinds of sentences. As you all know that there are four kinds of sentences, that is assertive sentence, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory sentence. An assertive sentence is asserts about something or someone. An imperative sentence, it suggests a request, advice, suggestion, instruction or an order. Then an interrogative sentence, it asks a question, and the question may start with an WH word, that is what, when, why, whom. And an interrogative sentence may also start with an auxiliary verb, that is can, do, did, may, etc. And the last one, that is exclamatory sentence. It is an sentence in which a sudden strong feeling is being expressed, and that feeling can be of joy, it can be of a surprise, disgust, sorrow, etc. Fine. So now let us start with how to change direct speech into indirect speech. Now here the conversation is being given between Amit and Florist. There is a talk between two persons, that is Amit and Florist. Now Amit, I want to order a bouquet of flowers for my mother. Now first of all you should know that the given sentence, is it an assertive sentence, imperative, interrogative. Then only whatever changes you will make, that you can decide, or you will come to know what changes you are going to make. And whenever we are changing a sentence from direct to indirect, main thing we should know is which reporting verb you will use. After the reporting verb, which kind of conjunction you are going to use, and what all changes you are going to make in the pronouns. So these three major changes you should know how to make. Now here the given sentence, it is an assertive sentence. So when you change this sentence to indirect speech, how will you change? Just listen. Amit. Now Amit is talking to Florist. So what you will use? The reporting verb will be told. Amit told. Amit told whom? The florist. One more important thing to remember, that after told you will never use do. Amit told the florist that. Now what conjunction you will use here? That. Amit told the florist that he wanted to order a bouquet of flowers for. Now in place of my you will use his mother, because it is not my mother, it is Amit's mother. So Amit is a boy, so you are going to use here his. So once again I am repeating, Amit told the florist that. It is an assertive sentence, so the conjunction which you will use will be that. Amit told the florist that he wanted, I changes to he, then the present form of want changes to past tense. He wanted to order a bouquet of flowers for my, it is an pronoun that you will be changing to an my mother, that is an possessive adjective that you will be changing to my will turn to his, because it is Amit's mother, so his mother. Clear this sentence? Now florist is asking, you can see here, florist, do you want them delivered and what is the occasion? So here the florist is asking, do you want them delivered and what is the occasion? Now whenever it's an interrogative sentence, your reporting verb will be asked, because you are asking. So the florist asked, A-S-K-E-D, asked. Now in an interrogative sentence, you always use the conjunction if for whether. So the florist asked if you, that means who? Amit. So in place of you, you will use he. The florist asked if he Want changes to wanted. If he wanted them delivered, and what remains as it is what is turns to past tense, that is was, and what was the occasion, then you will put a full stop. Why? Because when we are changing an interrogative sentence from direct to indirect, the interrogative form changes to assertive form. Is it clear? Now we'll go to the third sentence. Amit, I want them delivered at my home. The address is on this card. Now this sentence, again it is an assertive sentence. So when we change this sentence to indirect speech, how will you write down? Now, just now we told that Florist asked Amit. Okay. So now Amit is replying. He is giving the answer. So you will write Amit replied that. Now I want. I means who wants? Amit. So you will write down there he. Amit replied that he want, which is in present tense, changes to past tense, that is wanted. Amit replied that he wanted them delivered at my. My home means whose home? Amit's home. So here you will write down his home. Again I am repeating. Amit replied that he wanted them delivered at his home. Now again we have one more sentence. So we will club and you will use and. And the address is turns to was. The address was on, and this changes to that. The address was on that card. Now, florist. Fine. We shall deliver it at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. Now the florist is replying. He is giving the answer. So you will write down florist. The florist replied that. Now we, it changes to they. The florist replied that they shall always changes to would. That they would deliver. Now children, see here, would is a verb which is in the past form. So after a verb in a past form, you can never use the main verb in the past tense. This is a rule. Okay. So after would, you will use the verb in the present form only. They would deliver it at 7:30 a.m. Tomorrow, it changes to the next day. Tomorrow changes to the next day. So here the conversation we have changed from direct to indirect. The most important thing you have to remember that what type of conjunction you are going to use. If it is an assertive sentence, you will use conjunction that. If it is an interrogative sentence, you will use conjunction if or whether. And if it is an imperative sentence, then you will write down. For example, if you have a sentence like the teacher ordered the child to complete the work. The teacher ordered. Now after ordered, you are not going to use any conjunction. You will use infinitive to. The teacher ordered the child to complete his work. Okay. So for an imperative sentence, you will use the infinitive to. You will not use any conjunction. Is it clear? So here we end with this session. You just go through this topic again, because this may be asked in your exam. This type of conversation can be asked in the exam. So just have a look at it and just try to understand it. Okay. So we'll be meeting in the next session. Till then, goodbye.